Hello student, in this video I will discuss a topic that is about GUI styles and considerations regarding system design and analysis, or you can say it's graphical user interface styles and consideration. User interface design is the specification of dialogue or conversation between the system user and the computer. The dialogue generally results in data input, information output. There are several styles of graphical user interfaces. Traditionally, these styles are viewed as alternatives, but they are increasingly blended. So here you can see in this section we'll try to understand what are types of graphical user interface styles. Like you can go with windows and frames. The basic construct of GUI, both operating systems and browser based, is the window. Window means the through which we are going to interact. So window is a rectangular bordered area. That is our perspective. A title. Optionally, a file name is displayed at the top of each window. Means title of your window, title of your rectangular bordered area. A window can be smaller or larger than the actual display monitor's viewable area. It usually includes standardized controls in the upper right hand corner of maximize itself to the display screen size or minimize it to an icon at the bottom of the screen. Toggle to a previous size or exit or close. The file, form or document displayed within a window may or may not fit in that window. When the file, form and document exists in the window size, we need to scroll bars, we need to use scroll down or right hand side and bottom of the window are used to navigate the file, form or document or indicate the current position of the cursor related to the entire file, form and document. A window may be divided into zones called frames. Means you can divide the whole window in different frames. Each frames can act independently the other frames in same window using uh, features such as phasing, scrolling, display attributes and color. Each frame can be defined to serve a different purpose. Frames are common in both windows and web browsers. Within a window or frame you can use all of the user interface controls that are used in the previous two chapters. Like previous two chapters means how the user interface has been designed. We have discussed few things in previously. As just today I'm just to brushing up some things here. Types of GUI or how we can use a GUI. Menu driven interface. The oldest and most commonly employed dialog strategy is menu selections. Different types of menus cater to novice and expert users. Menu driven strategies require that users select an actions from a menu of alternatives. So menu driven dialogs actually predate GUIs. A typical pre-GUI hierarchical menu is illustrated in figure 17.1. Here you can see one menu driven example. Means here this is a menu. If you select one option of this window, it will go to another window. Then it will, if you select another option, it will go to another window. So you might have done some programming in C where you might have used switch case like that to create menu driven programs. So actually it is a way to jump from one window to another window, or one area to another area by using options. Menu options can be logically grouped into high level options to simple presentation. As shown in figure, here the main menu option display warranty reports. Like here you can see, if you go for one option, first one, then it will go for this one. If you select one option here, it will go for this one. So in that way it will go on. So that is hierarchical menu dialog. Classical hierarchical menu dialog. In operating systems, GUI such as Microsoft Windows users dialog are not hierarchical. So in case of Microsoft Windows, it is not hierarchical. Think about it. Between the time you start and exit a Windows application, such as your word processor, the number of different actions and paths you take through your application is seemingly endless. The dialog is hardly hierarchical. Such dialog design cannot be modeled as easily by hierarchically based dialog search. Let's examine how GUI menus works. So you can go with the pull down and cascading menus. In this UI, menus are usually implemented with pull down and cascading menus from menu bars. You can see in the 17.3. 72. This is options created here. That is way how is dialog sorted here. This is dialog search. So from option 1, option 2, option 3. So in that way, the menu will go on, window will be go on, and here this is this part is showing actually to show you the pull down or cascading menus and dialog boxes. Here this is dialog boxes. Okay, so this is the example of pull down dialog box or cascading menus. A menu template is shown in the margin. Many of these menu groups are common to many or all applications. For example, Windows-based applications typically include the following menu groups like File, Edit, View, Format, Tools, Section Windows. Are those things commonly used in any software of Microsoft Windows. User can select a menu group using either a mouse or a keyboard shortcut, or simultaneously pressing the alt key plus underline letter called a mnemonic shortcuts or hotkey. Each menu group has its own pull down menu. So each menu has its own pull down menu. When the user selects a group from the menu bar, a sub menu is pulled down. So in that way, you can go create different menu driven or dialog based GUI. Notice that sub menu choices may be subgrouped by horizontal lines. Again, there are some menu popped up if you click another option. In some cases, named sub menu action is followed by ellipses, three dots. Here you can see dots are here indicating that dialog box. See figure 1730b. 73b is here. You can see here dialog box is here. You can see another next one is tier of pop down menus, tier of and pop up menus. Not all means are related to menu bar. Some GUIs also use tier of menus. With a tier of menu, the user can select a drop down menu or cascade menu, drag it off the menu bar and rotate it elsewhere on the screen. This is especially useful in menu if the menu must be continually used. Only copy of original menu is actually turned off. So that is about tier of menus, means some part of the menu will be kept, or we can drag that part of the menu to anywhere of your window and you can keep it because it continuously used in the applications. That is why you can keep it. So only a copy of the original menu is actually turned off, not the all part. A pop-up menu is the context sensitive and development on a pointing device. Like here you can see this is the pop-up menu activated by users clicking the right mouse button. A menu pops up. Toolbar and iconic menus. Toolbar consists of icons and that represent menu with shortcuts for actions and commands that are normally embedded in the drop down cascading menu. So toolbar and iconic menus can be also used any kind of GUI. Like here these are toolbars, this is floating toolbar, this is also toolbar used in the various softwares like this. Iconic menus use pictures to represent menu options in main body of the window. In Windows applications, these iconic menus are frequently used to provide control center from a computer application or to document the business steps in using a computer applications. Here you can see iconic menu is here. Iconic menus are like these are iconic menus. You can see this part. So you can understand this importance of these different GUIs. Here I can see another one, instruction delivery interfaces. Instead of menus or in addition to menus, some applications are designed using dialog based on an instruction set, also called command language interface. Because the user must learn the syntax of the instruction set, this approach is most suitable for expert users. Three types of syntax can be defined. Determining which type should be used depends on the available technology. A language-based syntax is built around the widely accepted common languages that can be used by user to invoke actions. Example include like query by example or query structured query language SQL, both of which are database language that can be used by the end user to access data and create custom reports. So those are instruction based user interface. And another one is mnemonic syntax is built around commands defined for custom user provided with a screen console in which they can either commands that will be invoke actions and response from the computer user. Ideally, the commands should be meaningful to the user. So a mnemonic syntax type instruction based interface can also be created. Another is natural language syntax allows users to enter questions and commands in their native language. The system interprets commands against a known syntax and requests clarification if it does not understand what the user wants. So this type of instruction driven interfaces has been also in developing phase. Also you have used like SQL, also you have used like CMD in case of Windows also, and there in case of Linux also you have used that terminal. Those are actually GUI or interfaces using instructions like that. So you can understand what is instruction driven interfaces. There are other type of interfaces also there, like question answer dialogues or special consideration for user interface design, like internal control, authentication and authorizations, like that. So those are important aspects in case of designing. These are important aspects in case of designing any user interface or graphical user interface. So try to go through this context. You can find in this book, which is already available in the Google Classroom. And if you find any difficulty to understand these things, please let me know. Or also if you want to add something more, then also please let me know. We'll try to resolve those things over Google Meet. Thank you.